In January, new Sekitori Tohakuryu kept his salaried rank with a single simple trick. A rapid left pull, as efficient as it was infuriating to watch. A man with genuine respect for his salaried status would surely find a purer way to attack. And if he didn't, be justly punished, we tried to believe. In early March, he got his overdue caning, fueling doubts that he was unfit for this level. But then, something happened. So strange and perplexing that I actually need you to help me make sense of it. On day 1, we inwardly cheered as Yago shrugged off the pull, sliding back to the rope to buy space for an extra charge, then eating into him from the front, where Tohakuryu hates his foe to be. Chiyono Umi's famed footwork should have posed him similar problems. But he seemed off-colour throughout March, surviving the right pull, but looking half a step slower than usual here. This one bout should not deceive you though. Tohakuryu was in bad shape. Too slow in initial impact, he was flicked out by Takagenji. A right pull and scoop then failed to shift the extra 40 kilos of Hakuyozan, whose match-saving shifting of balance between legs was sublime. On day 5, we applauded his variation as he went for the belt. But without an inside right, his weakened left elbow could hardly carry the fight. On day 6, he took the inside right. But was stunned by the sheer power of Chiyono-O's left, sufficient to lift him single-handedly. His sudden switch from thrusting to belt work was surely advised by his coach, but neither strategy could stop Mitoryu on day 7, who disposed of him by push-out. And on day 8, he tasted his own medicine against fellow pulling specialist Ichi Yamamoto, who was in far finer fettle. To be bolt upright with feet totally parallel is about the worst sumo stance you can have. Yet even worse was to come on day 9. Prancing is what you do when nothing else works and confidence is zero. Shohozan's legs, albeit the oldest at this level, are certainly not the slowest. Fully found out at 1 and 8, demotion looked certain, and we urged Tohakuryu to accept his form and fate and regroup in Division 3 next time. As usual, he didn't listen. Of course he pulled against demotion rival Takakento. 3 times, and somehow his legs survived the chase. But who could begrudge him a consolation win? Or 2, in fact, as he beat fellow struggler Nishikifuji, we guessed through exploiting nerves. And as this man's shoulder was wounded, one of his multiple pulls was bound to work, especially when combined with a parry to the injured limb. Even so, he'll still go down, we thought. Yet it was Nishikigi who went down on day 13, rather ineptly. And on day 14, Kyokushuho went down in similar fashion, giving Tohakuryu 5 wins straight and fans cause to doubt their eyes. Was he now only 1 pull from safety? The way he dealt with long-safe Sadanoumi suggested he was. His signature trick handing him win number 7 and saving his precious salary. From having nothing work to the point of ditching his style, to having everything about his style work in the space of a week. So fantastic was the comeback, you'd think he'd have been deluged with questions about what he changed, what he ate, how he prayed, lucky charms, inspiring words from 95-year-old coaches, anything that enhanced the joy. Tohakuryu should be Tokyo's most in-demand motivational speaker, with his story of how he willed the impossible into being. Yet 1 month on from his remarkable feat, we find nothing. Not a single quote or feature report in the press. And I think this collective silence is in fact a comment on Division 2 in general. Many embattled wrestlers have timely upturns in fortune and form, so don't be too surprised.